Welcome back to another video dealing with Maytag Whirlpool appliances. This type of front-loading washing machine from Maytag, the design of which has been around for a really long time. The problem that develops with regard to draining, folks who find water that's left in the machine after the wash has completed, as well as an error code, a 5D error code, which may occur. There may be other types of error codes that are found for insufficient drainage or the inability to drain water out of the machine. People may immediately run to a repairman to come out and try and sell you new parts or what look like to be routine maintenance procedures on this machine, but it's not entirely evident. And I may be showing you something. You may have had a machine like this for years and never have known this. So I'm going to show you what to do on this machine to keep it running perfectly. If you have this problem, it may in fact solve it. Let's get started. I'll also point out that this problem will occur more often if you have pets and you wash stuff like dog beds and whatnot that has lots of hair. Be that as it may, I would like to say that when I do this sort of cleaning, I do other maintenance items that I'm going to point out as well, and that includes number one, cleaning out the soap tray, especially if you live in a humid environment and you have your washing machine in a garage. This can get moldy because it's always exposed to moisture. So I'm just going to get underway with this right quick. There's a little tab right here, and pushing that tab down pulls this entire drawer out. So I'm going to take this out. I'm going to wash this as I disassemble this. And if you've never removed this before, you might be alarmed at what you find. This one is cleaned with regularity, so it's not too bad at all. Just a little buildup. So I'm going to wash this out, do a quick inspection. See just a little bit of mold buildup right here, nothing terrible at all. I'll put this back together. This will be done. These parts will be set to dry. Dry them with a paper towel, leave them out to dry, or you could use compressed air if you have an air compressor to dry them out, ensuring, as you see here, that all of the black mold is removed so that it does not spread once you've cleaned it off. Leave that upside down for now. Take care of that later. A paper towel with some cleaner. I clean the inside of here. Again, this one is maintained with regularity. You may be disturbed at what you find inside yours, especially, again, in a garage, in a humid environment in the South, a lot of times covered in black mold. Next order of business will be unplugging the washing machine. Why you'd want to risk killing yourself to clean your washing machine is anybody's guess, but you won't see the washing machine plugged in when I'm doing it on this video. So, just throwing that out there. As we make our way all the way down to the bottom of the machine, we see 3 screws. 1, 2, and 3. These are 1/4 inch, so I'm going to remove them now. With all 3 screws removed, there are 2 white tabs on both sides that will lower out from the top portion. We can see those here, and this whole panel could be slid back and removed from the bottom. And yes, you can see it's easier to do this when you have one of those stands like I do to raise the machine up. It is, however, possible to do this laying all the way on the floor to hit those 3 screws and pull the cover out from the bottom. Next thing we're going to do is put down towels, because this could be messy. As we open this up, I'm going to put them right here. If water gets on the floor, it doesn't matter, it's just water. I just want to be prepared when we open up this filter, and this is the filter. This is the sump, and this is what pumps the water up to that pipe that goes to the drain. This is where everything collects. So I'm going to turn counterclockwise. Slowly, we'll see what happens, what leaks. Yep, there's some water coming out. We'll continue. Nope. It is not subsiding. It's actually quite a bit of water. So I'm going to point that out as it makes its way all over me. Oh, see what we got. Again, my intervals aren't too long. I did make some money. I made about 25 cents right off the bat. I got some hair collected in here, and this further splits. We're going to look at that right now, and look what builds up in there. Dear God. Is that nasty or what? That is nasty. Let's clean that up. Oh, that doesn't smell good either. Now remember, I do mine on regular intervals. Regular intervals. Imagine what yours looks like if you've never opened yours before. Wonder why you're having draining problems on your washing machine that you're ready to go out and spend several $100s on a new one for no reason at all. So I found 25 cents, a bunch of dog hair, and some yucky slime stuff that we're going to clean out now. Lint. Yeah, they're like big globs of lint and like bacteria, whatever that is. It comes right out though, like usual. They'll stop the pump from working though, like usual. Brand new. Brand new. Just taking a look at the seal right quick. Everything looks okay. Everything inside here is clean again. Everything here again looks okay. Just need a quick cleaning, that's it. Snap it back together. Now all we need to do is clean out the cavity inside the machine itself. Clean out this drain right quick, and this is mostly to ensure that I got all the hair and stuff out. You know, obviously it's a drain, it's gonna be dirty, but this is what I really want to get. It's the hair that gets caught in this lint. The lint is the blue stuff, and that's what clogs it up. A little preventative maintenance goes a long way. Hit it just once with a clean paper towel now, and that'll be it. There we go, we're done. Let's put it back together. There's a notch right here on the bottom that seats right here to hold this in this position. There's also a notch on top as well that goes into here. I like to put a little bit of O-ring lubricant on the O-ring here. You could actually use like a little bit, a smidge of like Vaseline if you don't have O-ring lubricant, or swimming pool seal lubricant, right? Put that on there. There's your dead stop right there, so you can't over tighten. And that's it, this is back together. I'm gonna take these and remove them. I'm gonna use these wet towels right here as an opportunity just to clean this out. Right here. We're gonna do one more item before we close this up, and then that'll be it. Lastly, another optional maintenance item is the removal of the door seal for cleaning, and this can be done by popping it out. Once the seal has been lifted from the back, you could go in and clean this out. This stops the mold, especially these holes right here, these drain holes that you see on both sides. We can see that right there. Make sure these holes are clear, because if that's not clear, there's no way for water on this side of that seal to drain back in. I just go around in a circle behind that seal and see what I find. Ours again is not too bad because we do this at regular intervals. If you've never done this before, you can be in for a real surprise. And it's a door seal. You don't need to eat off of it, but you just want to get all the dirt and any mold that's starting to form cleaned out of it. And that's it. Once completed, we know that the drainage holes are good. We can put that seal back in. So now we're going to pop the cover back on, put in the 3 screws. Come back later and revisit the detergent tray, have a look. Having sufficiently cleaned and dried out this tray, I can reassemble the top part now. We just slide this plastic piece right in here like that. Put the tray in through these tracks. The left track goes in first, followed by the right track, and then it'll click like this. I generally leave my door slightly open when the machine is not being used, so moisture that's in here can dry out. But I guess if you wanted, you could close yours. Now, I'll plug the machine back in. So that's my 2 cents, or 25 cents, on the Maytag Whirlpool front loader style washing machine maintenance to alleviate the problem with the draining or the 5D code or similar codes where draining is a problem due to that filter clogging for the sump. I hope you found this video informative and helpful and entertaining. If you like this video, hit that like button below, helps me a lot. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Would you like to reply?